Well, from scenic river trails to a thriving local culture, Saskatoon is the perfect short escape for recharging and sparking inspiration. Travel expert Barry Choi is here to share why the Prairie City is ideal for those itching for a quick break or mapping out next year's travel plans. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to be back.
Great to have you with us. And what makes Saskatoon such a great destination?
You know, off camera, you and I were talking about how fun it is. And for some people, they may not realize that Saskatoon is only a 5-hour drive from Edmonton, a 75-minute flight. So if you're thinking about going for a weekend trip, it is a great place. I love it's a peaceful contrast from urban cities. It's family friendly, great for nature lovers. It's ranked as one of the most affordable travel destinations, especially when you compare food, hotels, and entertainment to major urban cities such as Toronto and Vancouver. But you know, overall, a lot of people tend to overplan. If you go to Saskatoon, you can go with the flow and just a great place to recharge.
Very cool. And is it a great place for families?
Yeah, Corey, I don't know if you've got kids, but I've got a daughter, and when we're there, she likes to complain about distances. Well, in Saskatoon, that's not a worry because you're 15 minutes away from everything. One of my favorite things to do is the Nutrient Wonder Lab. That's what you're seeing on screen right now. It's the only children's play museum in Saskatchewan. So it's a great opportunity for hands-on experience. Just across the street is Nutrient Playland Fantasy Farm. This one here is Nutrient Playlands at Kinsman Park. You've got a train, you've got a mini Ferris wheel, you've got a carousel, you've got an outdoor park. So many great things to have a picnic. Now we're looking at images of the Forestry Farm and Zoo. I like this because me and my daughter, small little zoo, great animals and reptiles, nice little balance so she can have fun without tiring out too much. And one other thing we did was the Black Fox Distillery, where we were able to pick our own flowers, and after, if parents so decided, they were able to just have a tasting on the patio.
And are there attractions great for parents and kids?
Yeah, the Ramey Art Gallery immediately comes to mind. It blends modern contemporary art with hands-on experiences. So it's just a fantastic place for a family to spend the day or a couple of hours. You know, it's by donation, but if you're under the age of 18, it is free. So it's just a very budget-friendly attraction. Another place I loved is the Wanniskewin Heritage Park. It is a historic site. It is currently going under UNESCO destination. It's been a gathering spot for Northern Plains Indigenous nations. And plus there's artifacts that date 6,000 years. That's twice the age of the pyramids. And one other fun thing that I saw there was a Western Development Museum. You know, step back in time 100 years, see what a typical Saskatchewan farm was. Boomtown is an indoor park. It's got 30 life-size replica buildings. So it's really just going back to see where Canadians are from.
Okay, so once we get there, we need somewhere to stay. Do you have suggestions for that?
You know what? Kids love water slides, and admittedly, so do I. So we took full advantage of that. There's a couple hotels downtown. There's a Delta downtown. There's a Sheridan Cavalier. Both have water slides. But also, there's some really budget-friendly and other options within the city. The Home Inn, the Best Western, the Days Inn. So many different options. And like I said, Saskatoon, you're always 15 minutes away from anything. So you've got options regardless of what you're looking for.
And you've visited twice recently. What surprised you the most?
You know what, this is going to show where I'm from, but I was absolutely shocked with how friendly people are. We were just going for a morning coffee and people were saying hello. It threw me off the first time, but I quickly was saying hello to everyone. Another thing I loved there was the Meewatin Trail. It's 100+ kilometers, goes down the South Saskatchewan River on both sides, hike, bike, stroller friendly. You know, plus because it's on the river, grab a paddleboard with your friends, with a kayak, get on the water, and finally, the food scene was surprisingly interesting. It's quite diverse, so I think anyone visiting Saskatoon will be surprised.
Sounds like a great destination. Thank you so much, Barry.
No problem, anytime.
And you can connect with Barry at moneywehave.com.